Hey everybody, what's up? I'm back. Excuse the first video, you guys. I was like in the middle of talking and then I had to go, you guys. Now I'm all tamaleada out. So I wanted to finish off that video though because I really wanted to say that, well, I really want to say, not wanted, not past tense. I want to say that a lot of people during the holidays get really depressed because they're missing a loved one, a family member, or they grieve. They've been grieving and they start grieving even more. It's one of those things where like the body keeps a score, and so it's almost like the body knows it's that time of year. And I totally get it, you guys. I totally understand that feeling because for me personally, I was not able to celebrate holidays for 9 years. And no, actually, well, it took me 8. It took me 8 years that I was not celebrating any holidays. I completely stopped putting my Christmas tree on. I completely stopped celebrating Thanksgiving, especially Christmas. And I didn't put no lights on in my house anymore. And it took me that amount of time to really process the things that I was going through. And again, it's something that you get to feel and go through in order to come out, if that makes sense. Like, it's something to go through because the only way over is through. And I feel like for me during that time, I wasn't understanding that. So I feel like it took me that long to really move past that because I was not understanding that. I was kind of just hiding it and I was ignoring what I was feeling and going through. I wasn't working towards it. And so when I finally started doing the work, the inner work, is when I started really just pushing myself to want to start having holidays. And it didn't always feel like it. So it was something that I pushed through the first time without even wanting to. And it was almost like faking it until you make it type of thing. I had to like really convince myself all over again that that was not the life I wanted to continue having, is living under depression. And I get it that everybody's very different. No one's going to be exactly the same. I just share what really helped me push through. And I have 2 years. This is my 3rd year celebrating holidays all over again. And I'm so grateful because ever since I chose and made the decision for that one time, that very first year, it's gotten so much more easier because, guys, if you think about it, we are here on earth to live life the best way that we can and that we want. And I want to say that one of my favorite things about being here on earth is love, being loved and loving and being in love. And so I create things that make me feel in love. And it's just such a beautiful feeling when you get to that space, at least for myself. And so I totally get it, you guys, that holidays are not always a good time for a lot of people. And I just want to invite you to do the work. Do everything and anything that makes you feel happy. And if you have old habits of removing people out of your life because you just want to teach them a lesson, or you're like, screw them type of thing because you got upset over something so tiny, how is that serving you and your life? And I speak for myself because I used to be that. And I lost a lot of people that I love in my life because I was following that mental mindset. And I just want to invite you to really think about just being in the moment of love and accepting people for their own differences and for how they are. And once you start doing that and start realizing that not everybody is exactly like you, or not everybody is going to be 100% like, like you, and that everybody is completely different. And once you start seeing the beauty of that they are different and that's what makes them unique and that's just the way they are, and you start meeting people where they're at, it becomes a whole different thing, you guys. A whole different thing. I really wish that I had this mindset back then of what I do now, because now that I see and I accept people's differences versus being upset, it just makes everything so much better. And if you are missing a loved one that is now in heaven, I pray that, God gives you the strength to continue to push through just know that you're not alone, you guys. Talk to people that love you and that you care for in order to help you during this time, okay? Just wanted to share that out there. And have a beautiful night, you guys. The new year is right around the corner. And what are you going to do different? Comment below, let me know.